alright there, Tara?
I'm just a bit emotional.
About the CMC getting their cutie marks?
Well, kind of. I don't really like the cutie marks much. I'm just emotional because it reminds me of when I got a new look.
I don't like change!
Maybe we should look at this episode together then, to celebrate our new looks. Just not the breaking into song part.
Make our mark. Show the world what we can do. We'll make our mark. Helping Phillies to break through to the ultimate reward of a cutie mark. Of a cutie mark. Of a
Well, time to check off another one of Lauren Faust's dreams. The CMC get their cutie marks. Not at the beginning of the episode though, as it starts off with the CMC still trying to get a cutie mark. And then
We've been searching for cutie marks for a while now.
they break into song? Wait a minute. Last time an episode started with a song. Let's not think about that.
No one wants to imagine them with that kind of power. Anyway, Pipsqueak enters and tells the Crusaders that he's running for student president at the Ponyville schoolhouse. He asks the three to be his campaign managers, and the Crusaders eagerly accept in hopes of earning their cutie marks in campaign managing. Okay, that is one problem I've always had with these little fillies. Don't get me wrong, I love these three. I just kind of wish in each of the episodes that they appeared in, that they would just realize their talents. Hell, it was poked fun of in Bloom and Gloom, but I'll tackle that later.
And then we get to hear what both Pipsqueak and Diamond Tiara have to say if they were voted.
Our playground equipment took quite a beating during Twilight's battle with Tyrek. If I'm voted in as student pony president, I'll go to the school board and right this wrong.
Should we?
Yes, Tara, my friend, I believe we should.
Continuity!
You think he would notice this?
Nah, I mean, what are the chances he would find this video?
And they just made the list.
So Diamond Tiara comes in and gloats about herself, and according to Apple Bloom, she has a mother. Which I'm surprised since we never heard about her mother. It was always about her father, Filthy Rich, but now we have Spoiled Rich.
Oh, Joy Bunnies, how bad is this one?
It's bad enough you lost to that transplant from Trottingham. But imagine if you lost to one of those blank flakes.
I'm a killer! Not only is she snarky, rude, and above all else stingy, it kind of makes it abundantly clear that she is most likely the reason Diamond is a spoiled little— oh my god, I did not mean to do that pun.
I don't recall asking you to speak.
Shut up, you stupid prissy up little twerp! This is their episode, not yours! Oh, and as salt to the wound, she loses Pip by landslide majority.
Sorry, I'm not allowed to speak.
How do you like the taste of karma? I find it quite delicious. Tasty.
She could use a burn heal for that. And then we finally see Diamond Tiara's mother, and what is up with her face? It doesn't look right. I don't know whether to be scared or laugh at it. What is this monstrosity? At least we see why Diamond Tiara is always a bully to others. Every time I see a character being a bully to someone, I never jump to conclusions, because the character could either have a bad past, or is being picked on, and doesn't show it. So they pick on someone else. Or in Diamond Tiara's case, her mother wants to be like the ponies from Camelot and wants her daughter to be the same. Which makes Diamond Tiara wonder what the purpose of a cutie mark is. I actually wondered that ever since season 1.
But it's okay because the Crusaders invite Diamond Tiara into the base? Wow. I knew they were going to help, but even still I'm shocked. Even after everything she's done to them, they still try to befriend her. Honestly, I expected no less from these three.
Suddenly Pipsqueak arrives, calling out for help again. What are they, his parents now? And he always has to ask for help from them? Pipsqueak tells the Crusaders that his request for the new playground recruitment was denied by the school board because there isn't enough money in the budget.
Wait. If they never had the budget for the playground equipment in the first place, why the hell didn't the teacher running this day in school not bring it up to the students? I think that's kind of important if you're running this kind of campaign.
A song later, and after Spoiled Rich starts being mean again, Diamond Tiara finally steps up against her mother and starts doing good things, even getting the money for the new school playground. It's nice to see the CMC help her out even though she gave them such a hard time in the past seasons. I guess Diamond Tiara is now the pony she wants to be.
Oh, I see how it is. So now that she's another redeemed antagonist, we're supposed to like her now, huh? Is that it? Well, guess what, Lil Missy? I like to quote something that will absolutely show how I feel about this. So shines a good deed in a weary world.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Well, I can't really be mad at her anymore, since I know now whose fault that is. And with all that done, we get this beautiful moment.
I've been thinking, Crusaders, we spend an awful lot of time fussing and fretting trying to discover our true talent, but when we take a little time off, we end up helping other ponies figure out their true talent.
Yeah, and I think that's way more important than worrying about our cutie marks. Don't you? Absolutely. I don't care if I ever get my cutie mark, as long as I get to hang out with my best friends.
Now that's what I like to see. They're showing now that they're fine with never getting their cutie marks as long as they can make others happy by finding their own special talents. After all, not having their cutie marks is what brought them together in the first place.
Well, until now, that is. For the CMC finally get their cutie marks. Now, on one hoof, I don't really like the new design of the cutie marks. I mean, the shield is a nice touch, but does the apple and others have to be purple? And I was expecting Scootaloo's cutie mark to be a scooter. It's nice to see the CMC finally get their cutie marks, how they tried so hard to get one, and yet they're always helping other ponies find out what their cutie marks, which is actually a great idea. We have so many cutie marks, sometimes we don't even know what the purpose is. Like how my cutie mark is a Pokeball. It shows that I started off as a Pokemon, and joining into the MLP fandom made me change, but deep inside, I am still a Pokemon, which is also why I can still do my Poke powers.
Dang it, Pinky, not now! Ugh, As for my cutie mark, it mostly represents my speed and love to travel. I love seeing new things, trying new possibilities, and helping new people I meet. And I think the CMC taking this route in their lives to help others find their own talents is an example of that. Although I do agree about how I wish the cutie marks would have looked. I think they're rather decent at the most. Although I do wish that they would change Scoots a bit to resemble her love for her scooter instead of wings. And also Apple Bloom's being more as a hard worker. But I suppose that's what the apples are in the end. But what I think is the highlight of this episode has to be the main song. Make Our Mark really shows how far these kids have come. From the formation of the group, from all the abuse they've gone through, the determination they had, and the accomplishments they've made, and mistakes they've fixed over the years. It's these reasons why I love these girls so much. Even though in some episodes I feel like that they could have done better.
We also get a confirmation that Applejack's parents are dead. I mean, they show it later on in Season 7, but that's for another time. And that was Crusaders of the Lost Mark. In my opinion, I enjoyed this episode. We finally get to see why Diamond Tiara was such a bully and putting the CMC through all her bullying, and now she's good, and I guess she helped the CMC get their cutie marks, and always pushing them to get their cutie marks instead of having blank flanks. The music, though, I never get enough of that. I love the harmonization, and the song at the end just makes it better on them getting their cutie marks.
This episode was something else, to be honest. The story/continuity was well put, the music was something else, and the character development for both the CMC and Diamond Tiara was great. Part of me is still a bit peeved that they just simply forgiven Diamond Tiara, but I'm hoping that this will lead to a redemption like Sunset where it took more time for people to forgive her. You know, this was kind of good to finally get off my chest. Thanks for having me along, Tara. Why are you smiling like that?
Remember how I told you that my cutie mark shows that I started off as a Pokemon?
Yeah.
And remember the last time we had a little review? Bud.
Don't tell me. This is payback after I got revenge for you kidnapping me, isn't it?
Yep,
Blast me to the rift as payback?
most likely.
Bring it on.
Attack!
You feel that, Arrow? Because that is what karma is.
We'll make our mark. Helping Phillies most in need. We'll make our
Well, that was fun, wasn't it?
You blasted me in the sky!
Well, that's all in the past now. Can't we let bygones be bygones?
I don't think he agrees.
Hi guys, do you remember my +10 rage? You know what that's called?
Continuity.
You think he's upset we did his continuity segment? Arrow?
You're on your own, bud!
Uh-oh.